Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Paatana Kaushalam. Kaushalam means some skill. Kushalaha. Kushalaha means somebody who is skillful. Kushalasya bhavaha kaushalyam. So this Kaushalam. Okay. Kushalasya bhavaha kaushalam. That Kaushalam is Tadvidanda Shabdaha, which is having the quality of skillness. Paatana. Paathanam means to teach. Paatana Kaushalam. The skill of teaching. Okay, that is the literal meaning of that story title. Everyone, they cannot teach. To teach, we need some skill. To learn also, we need some skill. The teacher, actually a skillful teacher, he tries to teach maximum to the student, analyzing the student's level. So, Pathana Kaushalam should be there with a teacher. He just reproduces something that is not Pathana Kaushalam. Okay. Maharajasya Yajnapalasya Dau Putrau. So, Yajnapalaha, like that, there was some king, Maharajaha. Tasya Putraha, Dau Putrau, means he had two sons. Tayohu Jeshtaha Sridharaha Tikshnamatihi. So, between those two sons, Jeshtaha, the elder son, Sridharaha, and his name is Sridhara. Sridhara, one who is, supporting wealth, or one who is having full of wealth. Tikshna matihi. Tikshna means sharp. Matihi means mind. So he is sharp-minded or very intelligent. Kanishtaha Vidyadharaha. Vidya he is wearing. Shri he is wearing. Means he is full of Shri, he is full of Vidya, like that. The names are given with some very nice meaning. Sridhara and Vidyadhara. Vidyadhara is Mandamatihi, even though his name is Vidyadhara, but he is a dull-hearted person. Ubhau api abhinne gurukule vidyabhyasam kurutaha chet varam iti Yajnapalasya ashayaha. So the king Yajnapala thought, Ubhau api, both of them also, abhinne gurukule. Bhinna means different. Abhinna, not different. That is, in the same. Gurukule, in the same school. If both of them are in the same school, Vidyabhyasam kurutaha. If they do education in the same school, Chet, if Varam iti Yajnapalasya Ashaya. It is better, like that he thought. Ubhauvapi abhinne gurukule vidyabhyasam kurutaha chet varam iti Yajnapalasya Ashaya. Ataha saha Dandakaranyastham Sandeepamunehe ashramam gatavan. Therefore, ataha saha kaha, that Maharajaha Yajnapalaha, I think his name is Yajnapalaha, correct. Maharajaha Dandakaranyastham. Dandaka Aranya Stha. Three words are there. So Dandakaranyastham. One Gurukulam, which is ashramam. Ashramam, Gurukulam, both are same. Ashramam is the hermitage, and in that the Guru used to teach in olden days during this kings and Vedic period. So in that Dandaka Aranya, that in that Dandaka forest, which the Gurukulam, which is situated in the Dandaka forest, and who is running that? Sandeepa Munihi. Sandeepa Munihi. Sun means very well. Deepa. Deepa means lamp. So he is very well shining lamp like a Munihi Gatavan. So the king went there. Sandeepa Munihi Rajnyaha Ashayam Jnatva Bhuktavan. And that Sandeepa Muni understood the desire of the king and told, Ahantu Vrittaha Sanchataha Asmi. But I am very old now. Nutananam Chatranam Pathane Samarthyam Nasti Mama. So I don't have that capacity to teach new children. Mama dau shishyau rajadhanyam nivasataha. My two disciples, students, they are living in your capital. Bhayohu api uttama prasiddhi asti. And both of them are having very good name, or they are very well known. Ataha bhavata tau drishtau chet tayohu anyataraha bhavataha manoratham safalam kuryat iti. Ataha, therefore, bhavata, by you, tau drishtav chet, if you go and see those two of my disciples, tayohu anyataraha, one among them, who is better, like that you can decide. Bhavataha manoratham, manaha ratham, manoratham. Ratham means chariot, manaha means mind. Manoratham means your desire, that is the meaning, or your wishes, that is the meaning. Bhavataha manoratham sapalam kuryat. They may, successfully they may complete your desire. Raja Yajnapalaha Sandeepa Munehe Shishyayohu Anyataram Brihaspatim Drishtva Swasya Yicham Niveditavam. So he chosen the best among the two Shishyas of that Sandeepa Muni and told Brihaspati is one of the best among the two. Sasya Icham Niveditavan. He told his desire. Tada Brihaspati Uktavan. Then that Brihaspati, like that, the teacher told, Sakshat Devendraha eva Ajnapayati Chedabi. Sakshat Devendraha eva Ajnapayati Chedabi. Even if the Lord Indra orders me, aham kamapi apparikshya shishyastvena nasvikaromi. I don't take anyone as my studentship of anybody without examining them. Apparikshya means without examining. Sishyatvam, studentship. Aham nasvikaromi. Kamapi, anyone. I don't take anyone as my studentship, even if it is ordered by Lord Indra. So Brihaspati, he is having so much of strict way of taking the student. That way we can understand. Mama Shishyaha Tikshnamati Syat Sakrit Grahi Cha Syat Iti. This is the way nowadays also you can find. Nowadays there are very well-known schools, colleges, but they only take the highest percentage people. They take people who score more than 95%. And they want to advertise their college as the number one, because already all the students are number one. So, Brihaspatihi, the teacher, Mama Shishyaha Tishnamatihi Syat. My students shall be sharp-minded. Sakrit Grahi. Sakrit means one time. Sakrit, it is a sentence, it is a avyayam in Sanskrit. Sakrit means one time. Sakrit Grahi. Grahi means one who can catch, or one who can just grasp. Sakrit Grahi means one who can grasp whatever is taught by me in the very first attempt, without putting questions, without having doubt, and without taking it in a wrong way. Such a talented, sharp-minded person. So, Tikshnamatihi syat, Sakrit Grahi cha syat. My students shall be sharp-minded and they can quickly grasp in the very first attempt. Yetat shrutavataha rajnyaha yajnapalasya kopaha agataha. See, he is talking to the king. And the king got angry from the words of this Brihaspatihi. Tathapi saha atmanam nigrihya maunam tataha nirgatavan. Even then, he just controlled himself and silently from there he gone. Because he knows one of his son is Mandamatihi. Sandeepamuneः aparam shishyam Sureshwaram drishtva swasya ichcham niveditavan Raja. So he went to the another Shishya of that Munihi, Sureshwaram, and told him, Sureshwaraha Satkaradinam Anantaram Rajanam Muktavan. Satkara means treating well. So this Sureshwaraha teacher, after treating the king very well, he told, Prabhu, Vastutaha Sahaeva Samartaha Guruhu Yascha Mritpandi Mrit Mritpinda Buddhim api Shishyam Buddhiman Kartum Shaknoti. You see the difference between two students, both are well learned. But Sureshwaraha, he is, he is telling, Prabho, oh my Lord, Vastutaha, actually, Sahaeva Samartaha Guruhu. He only is the capable of, or he only is the very skilled teacher, Yascha, and who is Mritpinda Buddhim Api. Mrit means soil, sand, clay, like that. In India, very commonly people say, do you have clay in your head like that? When I was, childhood, so many teacher and even relations, all we used to commonly talk. Do you have clay in your head? Like that. Buddhi nasti, mrittika asti, like that. So, mritpinda buddhim means someone who is totally dull-headed. That is mritpinda. So, it instead of brain, it is clay, like that. So, this Sureshwara is telling, he is the teacher who can make even a very dull-headed person into a buddhiman. Buddhiman kartum shaknoti. Mritpinda buddhim api shishyam buddhiman kartum shaknoti. Sahaeva samartaha guruhu. He only is the right teacher. अतः शिष्य स्वीकार समये अहम कदापि परीक्षणं न करोमि. So I don't do any examination of the students while taking them. सर्वविधानपि शिष्यान् पाठयामि. I teach all type of students, like that he told. Raja Yajnapalaha Rajadhanim Pratigatavan. So and the king went back to his capital. Mantrinam ahuya vividham api swakiyam anubhavam nivedya uktavan. See, the king is not taking immediate decision. He just called the ministers and explained whatever happened. The two type of experience. Mama rajye ahankarinaha sthitihina bhavet. In my country, in my kingdom, or under my rule, ahankarinaha sthitihina bhavet. Let there shall not be people with so much pride. Ataha Brihaspatehe apamananam dandanam cha yatha bhavet tatha kamapi margam suchayatu iti. So because he is very rude and having so much pride, he is to be punished like that. So the king thought, apamananam dandanam cha yatha bhavet. Of whom? Brihaspate. Brihaspati's insult and punishment shall be done. Tatha, like that. Kamapi margam suchayatu. You just give me some idea. Like that he asked. Tada mantri uktavan. Then the minister told, Acharyanam nimittam spardham vyavasthapayatu. Okay, it is very simple. You just arrange for a competition of teachers. Tada mritpinda buddhinam api samyak patayita sureshwaraha eva jayam prapsyati. At that time, so when you make a competition of teachers, at that time, tada mritpinda buddhinam api samyak patayita sureshwaraha. Patayita, like that it is written. Pataitru, Rikaranta Shabdaha. So Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam is Patayita, one who teaches. One who teaches is called in Sanskrit Patayita. Patayita Sureshwaraha. The teacher Sureshwara eva jayam prapsyati. He will only win. Brihaspatehe parajayaha apamananam cha bhavishyati. And the insult and defeat of Brihaspati will happen. Tadeva yogyaha dandaha iti. That only is the right punishment, like that. Raja etat angikritya spardham ayojitavan. And the king accepted this and arranged for the competition. Kintu tasyam spardhayam brihaspateh eva jayah abhavat. But in that competition, Brihaspati only won, even though he was having gamand and he was having some pride, but he only won. Tada Raja Ashcharyena Brihaspatim Prishtavan. Then the king asked the Brihaspati, because all the students are totally dull-headed. Panditavarya yatra vidya tatra ahankaraha na bhavet. Panditavarya means, oh, good among the teachers. Where there is knowledge, there shall not be pride. Kintu bhavataha tu mahan ahankaraha. But you have so much of pride in you. Kimetat uchitam iti. It is right? Is it right on your part? Kimetat uchitam means, is it right on your part? Like Tada Brihaspati Rajanam Vinayena Namaskritya Bhuktavan. Then that Brihaspati, he just humbly saluted the king and told, Hey Maharaja, O king, Ahankaraha Panditasya Bhushanam na iti jananapi aham bhavataha purataha ahankaram pradarshitavan. I just showed that pride in front of you, even though I know ahankaraha panditasya bhushanam na. It is not a jewel on the part of the teacher to have pride like that, even though I know, but I just showed like that. Mama chintanam asit yat mama ahankarena ahataha bhavane kanchit panditya spardham ayojayet iti. Mama ahankarena ahataha bhavan. Ahataha means hataha, means one who is killed. That is the meaning of hataha. So because of that, one who, see, the king was having hope to put his son in that school, but that is now disappointed. So it is like ahataha is something disappointed, like that. Mama ahankarena disappointed you. Kanchit Pantitya Spardham Ayojayet iti. So I know that you may arrange for some scholars competition. Maya yatha chintanam tathaiva pravrittam. Maya yatha chintitam. Not chintanam. I'm sorry. Maya yatha chintitam tathaiva pravrittam. How it was thought by me, that only happened. Spardhayam jayaha praptaha yat tena triptihi kirtihi cha prapta maya iti. And in the competition, jayaha praptaha yat, that I got one. By that I got satisfied, and the name also yatat shrutva raja santushtaha. And by hearing this, the king became happy. Saha Brihaspatim Muktavan. And he told to that Brihaspati, Bhavataha ahankaraha nasti iti ज्ञात ज्ञातवतः मम महान् सन्तोषः जातः. भवतः अहङ्कारः नास्ति इति ज्ञातवतः मम महान् सन्तोषः जातः. You bhavatah ahankarah nasti. Of you there is no pride like that of the person known by me. I am very happy. I became happy. Santoshaha jataha. Aham bhavayami yat shishyattvena mama putrayoh svikare bhavatah kapi apattihi nasti iti. And I feel that you don't have any reservation. Now here apattihi we'll have to take it as, now I understand you don't have any reservation to take my sons as your students. शिष्यत्वेन स्वीकारात् पूर्वं परीक्षा करणीया इति तु मम नियमः. But my rule is I have to take a test of the students before admitting. यतत् अनुमतं न चेत् भवान् स्वपुत्रौ सुरेश्वरस्य गुरुकुलं प्रति प्रेषयितुम् अर्हति इति उक्तवान् बृहस्पतिः. And so if you don't agree for this condition, then you can send your sons to Sureshwara's school. एतत् श्रुतवतः यज्ञपालस्य कोपः आगतः. And now again he is telling the same thing. So the king got angry. आचार्य स्पर्धायां सुरेश्वरः अंतिमं स्थानं प्राप्तवान् आसीत्. And in those teachers competition, Sureshwara got antimam sthanam, last place. Tat smarayan prishtavan raja. And reminding that, the king asked, Maharajasya mama putrau uttamasya gurohu sakashat vidyabhyasam kartum anarhau iti kila bhavatah ashayaha iti. Maharajasya mama putrau, the sons of the king. See, here again very difficult to translate in English. Maharajasya mama putrau, my sons who are sons of king. Uttamasya gurohu sakashat, from a very good teacher. Vidyabhyasam kartum anarhau, they are not fit to get taught by from a very good teacher. Iti, like that. Kila, is it not? Bhavatah ashayaha, your opinion. Tada brihaspatihi mandahasa purvakam muttavan. Then that Brihaspati teacher told in a smiling tone, Pandityam Paathanam ityetayohu nakopi vishesha sambandha. Pandityam means that scholarly or that knowledge. Totally, someone may be having very good knowledge, but he may not be knowing at all how to teach. So, Pandityam is one who is having very good subject knowledge. Paathanam means one that the act of teaching, that is called Paathanam. Pandityam, the subject knowledge. Paathanam, the teaching. Pandityam Paathanam iti etayohu ityetayohu. Between these two, which are called knowledge and teaching, nakopi vishesha sambandha, there is no special relation or it is not that only a knowledgeable person can teach well, or a person who can teach well should be knowledgeable. Like that, there is no such hard and fast rule. Panditya praptau mama abhiruchihi. So I have special taste in getting knowledge. Panditya praptihi. Panditya praptau. In that getting of scholarly qualities. Adhikam pathaniyam iti mama ichha. And my desire is to learn more and more. Like, for example, I spend the whole day learning more and more. I don't want to teach everything and I don't want to do all those things, but I feel happy to learn more and more. So, Panditya Praptau Mama Abhiruchihi, I have taste in becoming a scholar. Adhikam Pathaniyam Iti Mama Ichha. For that, I have to read more. So, my desire is to read more and more. Ataha aham tikhnamatin chatran kevalam shishyatvena swikarom. So, I don't want to spend much time with the students in making them understand the topic. I just say once, So they should just grasp and learn, so that I can also spend my time learning more. Te tu paఠ्यसमये bahun kathinaanapi sandehan prashtum arhanti. But all my students, they are capable of, or they are fit to ask, or they are free to ask any type of difficult question. Tada mamapi adhyayanam bhavati. See, whenever the students ask very difficult question, then only the teacher gets more knowledge on those topics, because it is very, very true practically. When you learn in one particular, just like the horse which is having some shade on its eye, so that it can go in one direction only, it can't see many different directions. Like that, a learner may be looking in one perspective and he may be knowing something, and he may feel, I understood and everything I know. But when different students put a different question, then different perspective of thoughts can come to the teacher from the students. And to give the correct answer, the teacher can go through related text and he can learn more and give satisfying answer. So naturally, a teacher learns more from the student. This I say because I took that classes and all for so many years. So I learned more from the student because they make so many questions and I have to give answer for all. Buddhihi tikshna bhavati, and the mind becomes sharp. Jnanam cha vardhate, and our wisdom also grows. Ataha shishyane dwarikritya panditya praptihi mama jivanasya lakshyam. Ataha, therefore, Sishyane dwarikritya. Dwarikritya means keeping them away. I don't want to spend the whole life with the students. I just want to keep them away. I just want to teach them, and in single attempt they should grasp and they should study. They should ask various type of questions, and I will give answer for all by reading. Mamapi adhyayanam bhavati. My education or my teaching also happens. Buddhihi tikshna bhavati, and my brain becomes sharp. Jnanam cha vardhate, and my knowledge grows. So that is my mama jivanasya lakshyam. That is the aim of my life. Panditya praptihi. So I don't want to do this teaching, make money, all those things. Like that, he is telling. Sureshwaraha na evam. But the other person, teacher Sureshwara, is not like that. Swabuddhehe tikshni karane tasya tatparyam nasti. He is not having any interest in sharpening his own mind. Swabuddhehe, of his own mind. Tikshni karane, in sharpening, means further learning more and more and knowing things more in detail. Tasya tatparyam nasti. He is not having such interest. Chhatranam buddhehe tikshni karanam sada chindayati saha. And he always thinks how the students should be sharpened in thinking. So he may devise various methods and he use all his brain to transfer the knowledge to the students and make them better. There are some teachers like that. Ataha pathane samarthatamaha saha. So he is very good in teaching. That is why he told in the beginning, teaching and scholarly qualities, they have no relation. Bhavatatu panditya spardha ayojita. But by you, you made a uh, competition of scholarly qualities. Tatra maya jayaha praptaha. And there, by me, the victory was achieved or got, because I am a scholar. पाठन कौशल स्पर्धा यदि भवता आयोजिता अभविष्यत्, had you arranged for a competition of teaching, tarhi then Sureshwarah pratamasthanam praptavan abhavishyat. He might have got first place in that competition. अतः महापण्डित्येन हीनः अपि सुरेश्वरः पाठनसमर्थेषु आचार्येषु आद्यः एव इति. So he is telling Mahapandityena Hinaha Api Sureshwaraha. Even though Sureshwara is not having the great scholarly knowledge, Pathana Samartheshu, amongst the teachers, Acharyeshu, in those, both are the same. Pathana Samarthaha, one who is capable of teaching. Acharyaha, teacher. Amongst them, Saptami Bahuvachana. Adyaha eva. Adyaha means first. Pandityam Paatana Kaushalam cha Bhinnam ityamshaha samyak avagataha yajnapalena. So this is generally all the parents, we have that idea. A good teacher who is knowing so much, then we should admit to that teacher so that my children will learn much. But it is not so. A good teacher may be knowing many things, but he may not be knowing how to teach. It is not a bad teacher, a teacher who knows how to teach. He knows the subject as per the syllabus of the concerned student and he just transfers. The teacher himself may not be upgrading his knowledge, but that is enough for the student for that level. So the king very well understood. Yajnapalena, by the king Yajnapalaha, Pandityam Patana Kaushalam cha Bhinnam ityamshaha samyak avagataha. So very well he came by him. It is known that teaching and knowledge or the scholarliness are different qualities. Ataha saha jeshtham putram Sridharam Brihaspate Gurukulam Prati Preshitavan. So now he sent his elder son to this Brihaspati's school because he can pass his test. And that elder son Sridhara is sharp-minded also. Kanishtam Vidyadharam cha Sureshwarasya Gurukulam Prati Preshitavan. And the younger one, Vidyadharaha, he sent to that Sureshwara's school. Yogyasya Gurohu Praptya Ubhau Api Rajakumaro Kalantare Vidya Nipunau Jato. Because of getting the proper teacher, see the students' level are different. Accordingly, the teachers also should be. For a sharp student, a very good scholarly teacher is required. For some dull or average student, a very good teacher who can make him understand, such a teacher is required. So, if we get like that, then Kalantare, as time passed by, Vidya Nipunav Jato Ubhau Api, both of them, they became very good in that education or that subject. It's a very nice story to open eyes to the present generation people whomsoever thinking I should put my son in a very high school. It is not the school which makes the student great. It is the student who study. Like I just read and tell the meaning or comprehend many story. I get the benefit by reading again and again. My speed of reading, my comprehension, and my understanding, and so many words like that. I get all that. But you just listen one or two and feel bored and go away, then you can't learn Sanskrit. So you are the loser. So I find that learning Sanskrit words, remembering Sanskrit sentence construction, asking questions, answers, like that dialogue formation, they are all very well possible in a very easiest playful way by this type of story reading and story listening. And during that time of that story reading, listening, we totally forget everything. So we concentrate and we learn. So like that, if we spend half an hour, 1 hour daily, you will naturally find continuously you'll have to do. So every day you have the habit of listening to my story for half an hour, 1 hour daily. Then after 2, 3 months, naturally you will feel the difference. And for that, I want to make 1000 stories to be uploaded, and I'm reaching off the way. I have my own studies. I am studying my master's in Sanskrit. I'm doing my house construction like that. I'm teaching some people like that. I'm having my own work. In addition to that, I am doing this also for all of you to learn Sanskrit. So make use of this. You feel happy, then you share it, like it with others. You feel like I'm doing something good for you, then feel like giving some donation. I'm a retired person. I don't want everyone that you should give me money like that, but whosoever feels that, okay, someone is doing something good cause, okay, I can contribute something for his bills like that. If you feel, then you do. There's no compulsion because we spend money in so many ways, but when the question of donation comes, normally we don't give money. That it's human's nature. I know that. I'm also like that only. Well, hope you liked this story, and I will come up with such some other new stories. Take care. Bye bye.